What's goody, fo hoodie? It's your boy Leak.
And your boy Jay.
Welcome back to another episode of the Obvious Leak.
Alright, so I told y'all the NBA season was done and we're going to kick it with overtime. I clearly lied because after that, it seemed like the NBA season hurt us and was like, nah, free agents starting with a bang. And we got a lot to talk about in a free agency today. Who has signed, who's been where, and who's won so far.
Yeah, man. Free agency's definitely been it's been booming. I want to go ahead, honestly. I just want to get started by, I guess, let's just go on the hype train right now, you know? As we all know, well, before we even get into that, I want to talk about the draft real quick. I do want to go ahead and just go over that 1 second. As we all know, Cade Cunningham went first overall, as we expected, to the Detroit Pistons, followed by Jalen Green, and then Evan Mobley. So the top three guys who we all expected to go in that order went exactly as that. Now it was after that everything started to get different. Scotty Barnes went fourth overall to the Raptors. He was very high on the Raptors' radar. The Raptors definitely wanted their guy, and they got him. But a lot of, and even though his stock was rising, a lot of people were still expecting Jalen Suggs to go. Even James Bouknight, who ended up slipping, which we'll get to. But yeah, the draft order, it just didn't go as a lot of people thought, Like I said, fifth overall went to Jalen Suggs as he was drafted by Orlando Magic. My Oklahoma City Thunder drafted Josh Giddey, which to a lot of people was a surprise pick considering who was left on the board, and so on and so forth. And Jonathan Kuminga fell all the way to seventh. It was a lot of shakeups, man. I mean, what you think about the draft? Who do you think won the draft? How do you think the whole thing just went overall?
I wasn't really too surprised about the draft because this draft class didn't have no really clear cut after 3. So after 3, it was like an open field. So Scotty going 4 is kind of it wasn't crazy, but Scotty can literally run 3 through 5. You know what I'm saying? The way he plays, he can run 3 through 5, and with them they kind of.
Do you think that means something for Spicy P?
I mean, they put him on the trade, block, but ain't no really. I mean, the last time they were talking was with y'all about him, and clearly that didn't fall through. So I feel like them two would actually pair up really good because you can switch them. You know what I'm saying? And then you still got Van Vliet. They traded, and got somebody else at the 1 now. So yeah, so I feel like it could work out still. They got what's the center name?
Chris Boucher.
Yeah. So yeah, you got Boucher. So you still have solid pieces, and I think that was a good fit for them because I think. Well, to me, the only thing I would be really surprised at is see how Orlando does it with all them guards they have because you have Suggs now.
Wait, hold on. Before you even touch on that though, with Toronto, I don't know though, because I just think with OG still there. And Gary Trent re-signing, which, we'll get to when we talk about free agency. But I don't know. Obviously, Scotty Barnes definitely coming off the bench. But I feel like maybe in the future, they're looking to go ahead and start him. But, that just means that maybe...
What would your starting lineup be for Toronto?
Right now?
Yeah.
Mine would be Fred VanVleet, Gary Trent, OG, Spicy P, and Chris Boucher.
Okay.
So, I think, But, maybe in the future, one of those, wing players get moved, and maybe Scotty Barnes comes up then. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm sorry to cut you off. You can go carry on with the Magic, and everything.
No, you good. I'm just going to be surprised at how the Magic have, they're almost in that Sun situation with 3 guards now. You have Jalen Suggs now. You have, oh my God, Malik. You got Fultz. And now you got Cole Anthony. So you have, 3 guards. I mean, you can, they can rotate them, but it's who's really, starting, who's coming off the bench, and who's getting the PT. That 3-guard situation seems like it's going to be kind of interesting to see how they do it because you don't just draft someone number 5 and just be like, all right, you're going to wait a couple years.
If you ask me, I'm starting Jalen Suggs because I believe they drafted him to be their guy. And I'm going to have Cole Anthony right there starting right beside him. And then just have Markelle off the bench. That's personally what I would do. But yeah, who knows what they'll do. That is a little situation right there.
What you going to do with Terrence Ross?
T. Ross the boss, man. Sad to say, he always coming off the bench, though.
He gotta start, bro. I'm sorry.
He always coming off the bench, though.
That's so sad.
It is sad. It is sad.
My God.
But I would just put him at the 3. It'd probably be like a small ball lineup.
Then
Jonathan Isaac
the
move
4?
on to the 4.
Oh, no. I mean, they could do that.
Who's there for now? I know they got centers, but who's there for?
I thought they was running. What's the name at the 4? I just looked at it. We literally was just talking about this lineup, this roster. I thought it was it won't Wendell because Wendell was a big 5.
Yeah, Wendell's their center.
Let me look real quick. Let me tell you.
Unless it's the Franz Wagner, who they also just drafted at Ave. I don't know.
It's got to be one of them because I just don't think.
I know they have Dwayne Bacon.
Bacon's off the bench.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know he's off the bench, though.
Oh my gosh, who do they have coming off? Who's actually starting? Matter of fact, that must be coming off the bench. I mean, they do. It might have to be.
That's what I'm saying. I think that's just the way you would have to do it, and
unless it's the Wagner. Cause I remember Wagner was starting for them at one point in time. The Okeke was starting for them one time, and they still got Gary Harris.
I'm benching Gary Harris for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. They're very guard heavy. Let's just be serious. They're very 1 and 2 heavy right now. Cause you ain't even talking about the RJ Hampton. You know he's coming off the bench, but he's a 1, 2, sometimes a 3, depending how your lineup works. So you got that.
It's gonna be a weird team to see. I would have Isaac at the 4 though, cause he's still a defensive stopper, but then he's fresh off the ACL, so it's like, and while he is an okay offensive player, you know what I'm saying, maybe him at the 4 gives him a lot of mismatch chances to get right. I don't know. I don't know shit.
I mean, and then you said James Buckner. I mean, I knew when they drafted him, I knew DT wasn't coming back.
Same. I knew that. They was definitely gonna trade Devontae Graham. Shout out to the Hornets though, man. I like their draft. I do. Weren't they also the ones that got Kai Jones? The Hornets. I believe it's the Hornets for Kai Jones. The Hornets had an amazing draft, if you ask me. Yeah, the Hornets, Kai Jones went to the Hornets. He's like another Evan Mobley type of dude, build type. And I mean, I don't want to classify those two in comparisons, but I mean, a lot of people sleep on Kai Jones. That's a very nice solid pickup for them. They got a nice center now. And then while also, as we'll talk about that later, free agency. But I like what Charlotte's doing, man. They you had to take him, honestly, if you ask me. James Bouknight slipped that far, you had to take him.
Yeah. I like what the Rockets did.
I do too.
They got the Josh Christophers and the Jalen Green. Now, a lot of people that don't know, or a lot of people that were hip in high school, they played together in almost every year in AAU since they were kids. So now to see them actually be on the NBA team, that's kind of hard. That's really kind of hard that they're playing now on the same team. I hope he gets PT. I would done the best for them too, because I ain't gonna lie to you, Josh Christopher was one of my favorite high school players when I watched him play. But really though, shout out to the boys that were in VA. Shout out to Nyshawn Bones Highland. He's in the Nuggets now. He played for VCU.
Yes, sir.
He's a dog. Got a nice 3. He's a lengthy guard as well too. And shout out to Isaiah Todd getting drafted. Going to, I want to say, the Bucks. Yes, he's going to the Bucks.
Shout out to that boy.
Yeah, so shout out to both of them for putting VA on the map once again. Having 2, and they're going to be young stars. Isaiah Todd, he's 6'10", that can, mobile with the ball. And, he just got to put on that NBA muscle, which will come. We see it all the time. It will come. And so, Nyshawn, I feel like he's going to be great coming off the bench for
I do too. He's gonna be a nice spark.
Oh yeah,
especially with Jamal Murray still being injured.
Yeah,
they're gonna definitely need somebody like Deshaun Highland. Yeah, shouts out to them boys, man. Representing VA, man. Isaiah Todd and Deshaun Highland, man. Good looks, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. But yeah, I also I really do like what the Nets did for the picks that they had. Brooklyn had a very good draft, if you ask me. Their picks this year, man, with Cameron Thomas and then Kessler Edwards, and then Raekwon Gray. I really like what they did for the picks that they got. They got some nice bigs and guards. Scores. Cameron Thomas is a bucket. For those who don't know, Cameron Thomas is a bucket. Y'all will soon see. The man average, I think, the most in the nation. It was somewhere around there, but yeah.
I know he averaged 23, but I don't know about the most. I don't know about the most. He's one of the top scorers.
I think as far as in this draft, he's the best bucket, and that includes Jalen Green.
Oh no, it's a best bucket. Cade Cunningham is a legit.
Cade Cunningham is a bucket. I think just on the scoring level though. I think he's gonna. I think Cameron Thomas is gonna have it's gonna be like one of them things.
No.
I think he's gonna have, because Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham clearly are gonna have more leeway with their teams. They're the guys. And then Cameron Thomas is where he is, but.
Cade Cunningham get a national. He was the only player to beat he literally beat Baylor himself. He literally beat Baylor himself.
Cade Cunningham is tough, and
Cade Cunningham he's a pro.
I'm about to say he's a pro. And to me, it's not going to be close. I think he's easily going to win Rookie of the Year.
Oh, you think so?
I do. The only way that doesn't happen, I can see somebody like Jalen Green winning it though, because the Rockets gonna be like a fun team, and if he's scoring buckets, they might fuck with him off of that. But I think it's still gonna go to Cade Cunningham, because I think he's gonna just be that person that's all around doing everything, despite Detroit's success, because that doesn't really matter for rookies, So I think as far as with players and what they mean to the team, I think Cade's gonna get Rookie of the Year.
Since my team didn't even have a draft this year, two of my favorite players, or three actually, I'm gonna say two. I'm gonna give third, honorable mention. My favorite two that actually came in the second round was Sharif going to Atlanta. That's actually gonna be a good look for them. Mm-hmm. They're getting a legit point guard in Sharif, and him learning under trades is gonna be good because he's almost the same body size.
I'm about to say, you said legit point guard like Trey Knight.
No, I'm just saying, he's learning. He's gonna be one. He's learning under Trey Young.
I got you.
Yeah. So he's definitely the same body size. They got him listed as I seen one. He was listed at 6'3", 6'4". No, he's not.
What?
Yes. They had him listed at 6'3", 6'4" at one point, which was crazy. But yeah, he's now they got him listed 6'1", respectfully. And the other one I like where Portland got Greg Brown. Now I don't know if anybody knows about Greg Brown from Texas, but he's a legit demigod. He's 6'9". He plays like a guard. He played guard in high school at 6'9". He was bringing the ball the majority of the time in Texas. You know what I'm saying? So him in Portland, that's gonna be a good look. So those are my two favorite picks out of the draft since I didn't get a draft this year.
I would say two of my favorite picks in the draft, as far as fit and everything, I would say, that's actually very interesting. I would say, just on a level, I would say Evan Mobley, because I think Evan Mobley and Jared Allen have a nice little front court duo. Defensively, for sure. I like that. I think the Cavs got a nice up-and-coming team. I think the Cavs are actually on they're on the verge to a nice little season for them. They should definitely be fun to watch. So I do like the Evan Mobley pick. And Another pick I really like, other than I said, I really love the Kai Jones to Charlotte. I love the Kai Jones to Charlotte. That's a very nice pick. I like, I'm gonna just be biased for a chance. I'm gonna just be biased real quick and say I like the Josh Giddey. A lot of people don't really see, I saw nice, people was like, this is okay for OKC. Some people were saying, I don't like this pick. You skipped out on this player, that player. I like the Josh Giddey because he's just another playmaker. He's a 6'8" guard. He's a ball handler. Like he can rebound. He's lengthy. And he has a very underrated shot. I think a lot of people, underrate his shot. And I just like what he's going to bring to our team. It's just going to be another playmaker. Like, we're going to have a lot of playmakers on our team. And a lot of those people, they can get to the ball. I mean, they can get to the bucket too. So I can't wait to see what we do. I'm really gonna be interested to see what my team does this year. But one pick I did not like though, and I like the player, but I did not like the Davion Mitchell to Sacramento. I didn't understand it. Why would you get a player of his caliber? Meaning like Davion Mitchell is an NBA player. Right, an NBA ready player, if you ask me, because he's two-way, you know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely on the defensive side. He's a player that you can put on the court instantly, and he's going to help your team out no matter who he plays for. And Sacramento already has their guards. They have freaking De'Aaron Fox, and they have Tyrese Halliburton. I don't understand what that pickup was. Because he's 6'1" at that. He's a small guard. So, you're going to have him backing up De'Aaron Fox. I just didn't understand that. I don't know what that does for him. Maybe Sacramento knows something I don't know. But me personally, I'm not a fan of that pick.
Yeah, I think he's definitely going to be backing up De'Aaron Fox. Because I think I don't know if De'Aaron Fox signed that mat or the extension. Or, because at one point, you like you did, you say 6'1". Unless De'Aaron Fox is having some, like you said, unless we know something that's going on, we don't know that's going on in that Sacramento organization. But this is Sacramento we're talking about. They never knew how to draft or do anything right. Let's be real.
Yeah.
No offense to Sacramento fans listeners, but y'all really y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but De'Aaron Fox, remember he signed a contract essentially like last year.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
So he's definitely backing up De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah,
and De'Aaron Fox is legit 6 inches taller than this man.
Yeah, I don't.
And wait, I ain't gonna say he. Well, nah, he's definitely. I'm sorry, De'Aaron Mitchell. You're nice and all, but look, until we see you perform at the NBA level like Fox has, hey, you just gonna be backing that coattail up. And there's nothing wrong with that though. We just being real.
I just don't understand that. I feel like someone like him, man, he has the impact of he has the instant impact of a Lou Dort. Like for what, any team would love like a Lou Dort type of player.
Unless everybody move down a position, that's what they trying to do.
I don't know what they doing, man. But because he's gonna have to come off the bench.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that was the right draft pick because that's a lottery pick. Why would you? That's a top 10 pick. Why is your top 10 pick a bench player? That's what I don't understand.
I would have probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Williams.
I would have got somewhere.
I would have got Zaire Williams for sure.
It would have been something.
A nice forward.
Exactly. They talking about trading Marvin Bagley. You just re-upped on Rashawn Holmes, but ain't Harrison Barnes gone or is he still? Ain't he gone?
If he's gone, I don't know if he's gone, but if he's gone, but 2 years.
I need to check that real quick. I'm about to pull that up because I know it was a lot going on. He might not be. I might be tripping. But
I don't think he's gone.
Yeah. He's still there. He's still there right now.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. He's not gonna start over Harrison Barnes either. I think you should have got a position that you would have needed. You could have got someone to replace Harrison Barnes, so you could have traded him. You could have done so much.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's cool though. It'd be alright. They know something we don't. They're in the front office. That's why we're here. But at the same time, man, I hope they do something right. Because golly, the King organization, as long as we know, has been known to fumble bags.
Yeah, I can't remember the last good draft pick they had besides DeMarcus Cousins, and they didn't do shit to help him.
He got up out of there real quick. And the Cousins still can hoop.
He's still, and he's a free agent, man.
He's a 10-10 guy for real.
Y'all go, hey, somebody got there, go give Boogie a chance.
Miami,
man.
what's up?
OKC, fuck it. We use a little bully.
Hey, look, LA, cool out. Don't do it.
LA, y'all don't need to do shit else.
We gonna talk about y'all in a few, but cool out. Matter of fact, if we being real, Brooklyn, what's up?
Yeah, Brooklyn, what you got to lose?
I was right about the last spot. I tried to tell you I was right about it. I told you I was right. I told
about
you.
What?
We gonna get to it.
I'm about to say because I definitely have a rebuttal for that.
We definitely gonna get to it, but you got anything else about the draft?
Nah, honestly, we can go ahead and just kick right into free agency. Free agency kicked off with a banger. As we just said, the Los Angeles Lakers have went crazy on a frenzy. They have first started off their free agency frenzy by trading for former MVP guard Russell Westbrook. One of my favorite players of all time. As y'all know, I'm clearly a Westbrook fan. This was, I'm not going to say it was surprising. It wasn't. Because, a lot of rumors were swirling around. Skip Bayless, he called out the Anthony Davis and Braun following Nina Westbrook, Westbrook's wife, on Instagram. And, of course, Westbrook's from L.A. And, it was reported that Westbrook had a growing desire to come back home to play. So, the Clippers and the Lakers. For those who don't know, Braun and Westbrook are actually pretty close friends. So, it only made sense. Why not? That's Westbrook's thing, right? That's his motto. Why not? So, yeah.
Exactly what Braun said, too. Why not? Because he definitely sent Kuz, KCP, and Trez, and was it a draft pick as well, too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sent them out of there, man.
But, shoot, that's not the only thing.
That's not the only thing.
They ran up a check. And you know what's funny about this? And this is the part that really, 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 I laughed at it so hard today when I figured out. Not only did they get Westbrook, they picked up Kendrick Nunn. That was a free agent. They picked up Malik Monk. Free agent. They picked up Trevor Ariza. They picked up Wayne Ellington. They picked up Dwight Howard.
Carmelo Anthony.
The Kent Bazemore. And this the thing. Guess how much they spent on all them players we just named together?
It was really low. They were all 1-year deals, pretty much. Spent
only $15 million on them.
Shout
out to Robbery. He really put a team together. They really put a squad together. Because Dwight Howard said his last day, he said, LeBron said, I was done with Space Jam. Now it's time to work up the real monsters. Now it's time to play with the real monsters.
And they were able to re-sign Talon Horton Tucker.
Yup.
Now, what do you think their starting five is going to be?
It depends, cause we've heard speculation of Bron and AD saying they're willing to move down to power forward center, which is ridiculous to look at. But I think I'm gonna give you two of them. I'm gonna give you what I think is gonna be, and if they move down, if AD plays center. If AD plays power forward and Bron plays small forward, it's gonna be Russ. That shooting guard position is so hard for me. It's either going to be Wayne Ellington or Malik Monk. But I got a feeling it's going to be Wayne Ellington. Because, noticeably now, teams like to start the shooter. You know what I'm saying? So it might be Wayne Ellington, but Malik Monk got a clip too, though. But it's either going to be one of them two. LeBron, AD, and probably Dwight Howard. But if AD and Bron play power forward center, it's going to be Russ. Once again, Wayne Ellington or Malik Monk, and then Carmelo Anthony.
If you ask me, I'll give you two starting lineups as well, but it doesn't change too much. I think it's if AD is moving to the center, it's Russ, Talon Horton Tucker, Bron, Melo, AD. If AD is at the 4, it's Russ, Talon Horton Tucker, Bron, AD, Dwight Howard. In my opinion, they're going to start THG. He knows how to play with them. He's been playing with them. He's on the up and coming, and they signed him for the longest contract of any of them motherfuckers. So they obviously like THT. I think he's gonna be real. You know, he's clearly a bucket. I think he's gonna be clutch. In that sense, because you have a lot of ball handlers. Everybody who, you know, who can do all that stuff. Another thing, THT is he's young, so I think he provides an energy in that starting lineup, like young energy. So I think they're gonna give it to him because I mean, obviously you're gonna have energy regardless with Russell Westbrook being on your team, but you know I think in my just think that yeah, you know THC is gonna get the starting lineup for those reasons, but I mean, what's your expectations for the Lakers? With that being said, with the team that they just constructed,
it's chip or nothing. Like if we being real, it's chip or nothing. There's no if and there's no Western Conference Finals. Get to the finals. No, everybody has this standard with Braun, especially with this team. It's chip or nothing, and I think I can speak for a lot of people when it's like that. But what you said about your starting lineup. The only reason I didn't say THC was starting me because I feel like they would want him and Melo to come off that bench to give him that bench spark for sure with all the other guys they have. But
you don't think Malik Monk, Kendrick Nunn, all them guys could provide a bench spark? That's all they do. That's all they do.
But this the thing though. How is that bench? Better question. What's that bench rotation gonna look like? Because you got Nunn.
I think it's Nunn, Monk, Ellington, Ariza, and if Dwight Howard not starting, then probably him on the bench. But
Ken Bays one too.
Oh shit! I'm at the switch.
The bench might be more confusing than the starting.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what the hell the bench gonna be.
But that's so deep though.
It is deep. I'm gonna be honest though. Even with that being said, right now as presently constructed, I'm gonna honestly still take Brooklyn over them right now. But like you said though, for the Lakers it is chip or bust. It's either chip or you had a failed season. I mean right now I'm gonna still take the Nets though.
But since you talking about the Nets, let's talk about what I said was gonna happen with them and what did end up happening with them.
Which was?
They didn't pick nobody. They picked up a lot of vets for the 1 year minimum. What such and such, and I don't think they really improved any.
I disagree in the sense because I think the players that they needed, solid pickups for one, and two, they have a young squad already as far as like, remember I was just saying like the energy guys, like the young guys, they have a lot of that. And when you have the big three that they have, I think with them, as long as they come to play, you do that. The big men that they got, the Nick Claxton, you got Blake Griffin back. You got they are pretty weak there. I will not lie. Compared to other bigs, they are still weak as they were last year. But I mean that didn't mean too much, honestly, in the grand scheme of things, for real. In all honesty, because it just came down to two of their three best players getting hurt, who happen to be superstars. I think that they should still be very confident going into this season. And even though they didn't have a free agency as far as like big names or a big splash, I think they're still in a pretty good spot.
Man, the names that they just picked up, and I ain't gonna lie to you, when I saw this, I was laughing because remember the last thing I said. They picked up Patty Mills, Javon Carter, James Johnson, Cam Thomas, and DeAndre Bembry. If I see that coming off the bench, and I'm looking at what everybody else is doing, like the Bulls that we're gonna talk about, the Knicks. What they talked about, what we just did. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's no clear-cut winner for me in the East right now. And we're going to talk about that more. But there's no more clear-cut winner in the East still.
I don't think there's a clear-cut winner in the West either, though.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't say that.
I don't know. It's going to come down to bench production. And like you said, it's just going to come down to them gelling. Like you said, I get what you're saying about you don't feel like they're going to be the fan. It's going to come down to can this team gel or not. Because who knows? This team could be horrible.
It could, yeah. It could be like reminiscent of the 2017 Cavs team with Jay Crowder, IT, Dwayne Wade, D Rose, and if not all, I think all four of them motherfuckers I just named got traded.
Yeah, they did.
All four of them motherfuckers got traded.
Ron sent them packages.
So yeah, it could be reminiscent. I think their big 3 is going to stay for sure. And they're definitely going to keep Melo. I think if there are any trade chips, though, it would be like a Malik Monk or Kendrick. Malik Monk, honestly, in between who's doing more for them between Malik Monk and Kendrick Nunn. Because if they subpar and one of them not it, yeah, you're out of there. So, we'll see. I don't know.
But the next team that I think really did their thing was Chicago. They went and got DeMar Derozan, Lonzo Ball.
Talk to him.
Alex Caruso.
Talk to him.
They signed Javonte Greenback.
Talk to him.
And Tony Bradley.
Talk to him. Yeah, talk to him about that DeRozan too, for sure.
That DeRozan pickup was massive for them. The fact that you paired him with Zach LaVine, you got Lonzo now, and you still got Vucci, man. We talked about the Bulls last year as a nice solid 10. This starting 5 is playoffs. You
may have said his name last, but he might be the most crucial to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan and Vucci, man, they back together, man, from USC. They got experience playing together.
Oh yeah, they said that was the big reason he signed.
Yeah, so that's gonna be very much clutch. And another reason why I like the Bulls offseason. Trading for Lonzo was perfect because that's who they wanted. That's who their guy was. They got their guy.
They didn't give him much.
And they didn't give him much at all. They barely, So I like that. I like that pickup. He's a 3-and-D playmaker, all that stuff at point guard. But where Lonzo lacks when it comes to like being a playmaker in like the full court settings, DeRozan has that because he spent his years in San Antonio developing and being a playmaker. So it gives them more versatility in that sense as well. DeRozan's also a bucket, as we know. And it's crazy. A lot of people are forgetting about Vucci, man. I don't know why people are forgetting about Vucci, man, being on this. They looking at they just looking at LaVine, DeRozan, and Lonzo. I'm like, yo, Vucci, man, is he's the best. He has the most established career out of all them motherfuckers.
We being
real. Well, DeRozan, but but Vucci, man, second.
So who's the best? So who's 1, 2, and 3 for that team?
Zach LaVine's still number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I think it's gonna have to be Vucci, man.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be Vucci, man. And DeRozan, and I think DeRozan doesn't care. He never has.
I think players like him, LeBron, players that see like they can still get you 20 here and there, but know that they're not the vocal point on that team. I think they're established like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta get the 25 to 30 every night. But, because I got help now. I got these younger guys. Like, it's a young man's sport. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here to, give them that boost whenever, they need it. He's bringing that veteran leadership to them.
Yeah, I really do like the Bulls. And then you got Patrick Williams right there at the 4, who had a really good rookie season. And that's very good defensively. They have scoring, they have shooting, playmaking. They have a very solid, nice starting 5. And we can't forget about their bench. You got Caruso, who plays nice defense. He's off that bench, and he's a spark. Like
definitely a spark. Kobe White. You
still have Kobe White.
Shout out UNC.
You still have Kobe White. You still got the Troy Brown. A bucket, Troy Brown. Nah, he's gone.
He's gone?
Yeah, he got traded. Yeah, he got traded.
He wasn't part of that trade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I thought for some reason, it was him. Okay, Lowry's not there too either.
Lowry, No, actually, he just went. The Charlotte thing was supposed to trying to happen. I
don't think it. He's ready to go.
Yeah, he's ready to bounce. He's like, man, I'm not fucking with these niggas. But that's cool though. Tony Bradley's there. You just said Javonte Green re-signed. So they have
Tony Bradley would be nice for him.
I don't know why we didn't re-sign him. I don't know. That's on us. And I don't know what we did. I don't know.
The Bradley's a nice 10
I don't know.
10-6, 10-8.
Yeah, I like Tony Bradley a lot, and I really thought he was going to be the future for us, especially because we got rid of Moses Brown, who's now in Dallas, by the way, playing with Luka. And I'm very happy for Moses Brown. I really think he's going to be a big help for Luka. He's definitely going to get a lot of shine.
Tim Hardaway resigned for the boys too.
Huh?
Tim Hardaway definitely resigned. Everybody was that, and that was their biggest thing. They were trying to bring back him as soon as possible.
Yeah, then as they needed to.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, bro. If they're going in with the same quote unquote, Porzingis, he's definitely the second option. He's more definitely the second option. And Porzingis, you got to step it up.
You have to. If you're still going to be on this team, you have to step it up.
And he wants to stay. It's just, you got to make it work. You know what I'm saying? You shine away from the ball and, you know, when you see Luka struggling, that's you're like, all right, let me get the rock. Because he's an easy 20-point scorer.
Yeah, fact. And, yeah, Porzingis, have a bounce-back season, dude.
Please.
You know, like, you're due for one. Just go ahead and do it, bro.
We call you the unicorn for nothing.
Yeah, you looking like a damn donkey. Yeah, like a donkey.
Oh, God.
Out that bit. But, yeah, Dallas also got Reggie Bullock on a 3-year deal. 3-year, $30 million. So, 10 a year. That's a nice pickup. They got Bobby back. They got Sterling Brown. So, we'll see. I mean, you know, it's a step in the right direction for them.
For sure.
Yeah.
Jason Kidd's the head coach now.
Exactly, yeah. Jason Kidd's their head coach. So, we'll see. Hopefully, Luka has a little bit more help. Porzingis maybe decides to show up. And they got the other players, Maxi Clee. The players that are still under contract for them.
Yeah.
We'll see what they hitting on.
But, back to the East and talk about my squad real quick. Because, I had fun watching what we did. We picked up Kyle Lowry, P.J. Tucker, and Markieff Morris. And we re-signed Jimmy Butler to the max. We gave Duncan Robinson a $90 million 5-year deal. We got Victor Oladipo back, Dwayne Dedmon, Gabe Vincent, Max Strauss, and an unsigned player that I feel like he's going to be the diamond in the rough for us. I'm going to butcher his name. I know I am. His name is Omer Oh my God, his last name is crazy.
It's Yurtseven.
Yeah, Yurtseven.
Yurtseven.
Right now, in his 2 games, he's averaging 25 and 12 with 2 blocks a game. And that it's only 2 games, but what he did a couple years ago that I just saw that someone sent me, I was really surprised. He had a 91-point game. He had 28 rebounds and 5 assists. This was 2016, but he's still scoring. Like, he's really like the main option. I didn't watch both our summer league games. He was the main option. And it's just like, okay, maybe we are up to something. We signed him today. So I was like, okay, other than, us signing a big name, I was very intrigued by this young player. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on him.
The one thing I respect about the Miami Heat is Pat Riley always does find diamonds in the roughs, and he's not afraid to go out there and look for those undrafted guys, give those undrafted guys a chance. As we saw, Duncan Robinson just got 5-year $90. Omer is looking tough, So I do respect that with y'all.
Now we talking about some defense. Okay, so for a star lineup for me, if I was doing this, it has to be Kyle. I'm really debating, do you start Oladipo or do you start
me personally, I'm starting Duncan. I'm starting Duncan. Duncan has deserved and earned his, and you paying him 90? Yeah, I'm not. Debo coming up. Yeah, Debo about to come off the bench. I just gave Duncan 90.
Debo the backup point.
That could work.
I think that lineup's even better though, because I really want Duncan starting at the 1 with him and with Debo and Hero coming off.
Oh no, Hero, yeah, Hero's definitely running my point. And I forgot Hero's on the Oladipo right there at the 2.
Yeah, the no limit, and then you got Jimmy at the 3,
PJ,
and then
PJ,
Bam.
and Bam.
That's a fire starting 5. I can't wait for this. Yeah, give me back the NBA season, bro. Give me back the NBA season.
I'm very interested in the Eastern Conference this year. The Eastern Conference is gonna be so good. The Eastern Conference is better than the West now.
Oh, for sure.
About time. It took like forever.
Yeah, it took our whole entire childhood.
Yeah, our whole childhood, which is sad. But finally, because the West still ain't lacking. So shit, it's gonna be good to see good basketball all around. With the Kyle Lowry, y'all give up Goran, which I saw him going anyways. So at least y'all was able to get him. The only thing I'm kind of sad, y'all gave up Precious. I I like Precious.
I liked him.
So I was like, damn, they gave up Precious.
Did you see what he was doing in the Olympics?
Yeah.
He was eating.
That was the only thing I was like, damn.
But it was like when I saw us sign Dwayne Dedman before the trade, I said, oh yeah, Precious is part of this trade. That's the only thing. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like Pat was kind of like, look, we're gonna sign them. We're gonna sign Dedman. We're gonna ship them all and keep the Precious. But it didn't work out, so, you know. And another thing, Omir's a tall dude. He's like 6'9", 6'0". So yeah, he's definitely gonna be, you know,
nice little wing player. Should be getting some PT.
He definitely,
especially if he keep on playing the way he playing in summer league.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. The Knicks went crazy too.
The Knicks did go crazy, man.
The Knicks, they picked up the Evan Fournier, the Kemba. They re-signed Julius to the $117 million for 4 years. Derrick Rose came back. Nerlens Noel came back. Alex Burks came back, and Taj Gibson. That's a legit start. That's a legit team now.
Yeah,
that help around
that's
with,
a good 10.
With Julius Randle struggling in the playoffs last year.
That's a good 10, man. I like
Easy
that.
10.
I like that. The only thing that honestly saddens me, now I know for a fact they're gonna have D Rose coming off the bench. I was like, okay, D Rose should be started, but now that you got Kemba, damn.
I think and like you said, I think D Rose is in that situation where like he's fine coming off the bench.
Yeah, but that's not the point. I really wanted to see Rose back in the starting line. It's been forever since we seen Rose start day one. And he carried that on all throughout the season. But, I mean, that might be what make him still who he is now. He probably do that because he probably might just be like, yo, I know I get hurt a lot. You know, well, I know I have a history at least. So, you know, if I'm right there coming off the bench, I'm still me. You know, I just don't got to be me for 48 minutes.
Him and Alex Burks off the bench, that's kind of dangerous.
It is dangerous.
That's kind of dangerous.
You know, I love the fact. I love what New York did, man. They really have been turning around. That just goes to show, man, when you hire the right GMs and coach, bro, you can turn your franchise around instantly.
Oh yeah.
You know, like same thing with the Bulls. Like 1 year under their new GM, boom, look what they did. You know, new GM, new coach, bro. It's good to see that how easy it is if you just have the right people. Yeah. And now you're a fun team or you're a competitive team. The Knicks were already the 4th seed this past year. Now I got them like 5 or 6 because now there's a new top 4. I'm not going to say it's a new top 4, but what y'all doing what y'all did, because y'all was, the 6th seed last year, y'all are going to be top 4.
No, man.
So, yeah, but I definitely expect great basketball from the New York Knicks, though.
I honestly can't wait. And another team that did justice was the Wizards. I really like what they did.
I like what the Wizards did too, man.
You picking up, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Mm-hmm.
Another great ISO play. I don't care what anybody say. Spencer Dinwiddie on the ISO is one of the most underrated basketball players. To me, him and Karis LeVert, they used to be taking turns. They used to be on some DX of like, I'm gonna score the rock papers. I'm gonna score this time, then you score next time. And they was really like, they were like when. I think at one point they were both scoring like 20 off the bench. Like they were close to like 19, 18 both off the bench. And it was like, yo, they're both good. So him getting that start now with Bradley Beal. You know, you got Kuzma, Montrezl, and you know, Thomas Bryant's coming back. And Rui.
He's still there. I like that young team. That's gonna be a nice team.
You start Kuz or Rui?
I gotta start Rui, but I think
Damn Kuz.
Yeah, I got Rui.
Rui's proven himself.
I'm gonna say Rui's already been proven.
Tokyo USC averaging 20. He's doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that bench is still nice though.
Oh yeah.
Cruz, Neto resigned. You got Aaron Holiday today.
Aaron Holiday is also there.
Yeah, I mean, it's a holiday season, brother. He's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Then you got KCP coming off the bench for Bill.
It's either Trez or Thomas Bryant. One of those two.
I think who's at 5?
Thomas Bryant was their 5.
Oh, him and Montrez at the 4 and 5. I think.
But yeah, Rui's the 4.
Then who's the 3 then?
Denny.
Oh my God, Denny.
Denny at the 3. You got to keep Denny at the 3. He was a 4th pick last year. You got, and he got hurt. You know, gotta have Denny at the 3.
I guess.
I got to. It's gonna.
But the rule, look, man. I don't know. See me, I'm looking at the coach standpoint. If you hooping, you in the starting lineup. I don't care about this draft stock. So we got you. Yeah, you ain't hoop. This man right here, he's hooping.
Yeah, but then he was alright though.
He was decent.
He was alright, but then he got hurt.
But was he better than Rui?
But Rui's starting though.
They both are starting, won't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm keeping both of them starting.
Rui at the 3.
No, I can't do
Montrez
it.
at the 4.
Montrez coming off my bench.
You know what? You're right, because Montrez is not a good starter.
I'm about to say,
I take it back what I said. Montrez is not a good starter. Why do players like that do good off when they start? Except for the Jamal Crawford and Sweet Pepper Lou. They just don't produce.
It's because they energy guys, yo. It's
You
like,
think Kuz is an energy guy?
Kuz is a nice, solid young piece. I think Kuz is more than just a regular energy guy.
He's a starter.
Kuzma is a starter, if you ask me. Kuzma's a young starter. Like, I wanted Kuzma back when the Kemba Walker trades were swirling around to LA. I was like, I would take Kemba. I would take Kuzma. I just want more. Also, like, Kuzma couldn't be my only piece in that trade. But I like Kuzma. He's a good defender, despite what people say. He gets rebounds. And he can get some. He can get. He can pass, and he can get you some buckets.
Oh yeah.
So I like what Kuzma does.
He still feel like he's on par, if not on the same level as Jason
he
Tatum.
He ain't that nigga. He ain't that nigga. He not no Tatum. But I like Kuzma though.
Yeah, that was a nice trade.
That's a nice little young team. The Wizards just flipped Westbrook, and at first I was like, Bradley Beal want to stay. He tripping, but hey. They might be a team that might be able to do a little something.
Is this a playoff team?
I still don't think so. I still don't think
That's
so.
how tough the East is, dog.
Yeah, I was like, that's how tough the East is. But I think, and honestly, in the grand scheme of things, as much as I want to see this team thrive, I think if you're Bradley Beal, you got to look at that and still say, this team's probably not even a playoff team, let alone a championship team. I don't know. You already got paid, Bill. Fuck around and find somewhere to go ahead and try and win.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Bill. You done won this. You've been top 3 scoring for 4 years now. You done won the scoring team 2 out them 4 years. Won it? Ain't it been 2?
Was it? I thought it was just 1.
I think he's been top 3 at least. All them 4 years.
Yeah, because Curry stole that bitch from him this past year.
Curry
finessed that nigga.
Yeah, Curry definitely
finessed that nigga.
It's okay, though. Curry get his boys back. I don't think
Curry is getting his boys back. I can't wait to watch Golden State play. That's gonna be a fun team to watch.
I can't either. Speaking about Golden State, do you think they go for Ben Simmons now?
No. Why would you? They don't need that nigga. And especially for the asking price that Philly's offering.
Bro, even to get the phone call, you need 4 first-round picks. Who do y'all think Ben Simmons is?
Yeah, I'm like, bro. And then you want a young star at that. What? You got me fucked up, yo.
Ben said he not even talking to one at Philly. He said he.
I don't blame him though. They was bashing him for a whole month straight.
Rivers say he don't even know he a franchise.
Bro.
That's crazy coming from your head coach.
And then it's like, Embiid was also talking shit about that nigga in the post game interview.
You can't be missing
so he like, what the fuck you mean I'm gonna answer your phone calls for? Like, no, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
You won't rock it with me.
That's
I wouldn't. I think Golden State is just fine. They got Otto Porter. They re-up Curry, giving him 50 plus a year for 4 years. They got the Bielitsa. You got James Wiseman coming back. You got
Balenciaga.
Yeah, you got Klay Thompson coming back. You got Iggy coming back. Golden State's just fine. They lost a few pieces, but you still got Wiggins there. So that's gonna be an interesting starting lineup.
Speaking of Golden State, they did lose Kelly Oubre to the Hornets.
They did.
Was it today?
Yesterday.
Yeah, so they got Kelly and they got the Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, the Hornets gonna come up, man.
Yeah, that's a great pickup. You lose D Tate, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to how you feel about what the Pelicans did too? They got Valanciunas now.
I got to see what the Pelicans are gonna do because I like the Devontae Graham. But at the same time, I'm also like, I don't know if that does enough because I like Lonzo with that team. I don't know. I got to see it. Because it looks like a whole bunch of buckets. But,
Yeah, even
I don't see no
as a bucket right
Yeah,
there.
like, I don't see a lot of defense though. I don't see no playmaking for real. Unless you're gonna have B.I. being a playmaker.
Yeah, he can do it, but he ain't the. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, or unless you want Zion taking the ball up the court, which
I don't know how I feel about that.
I kind of like it, but I don't think he should be a main facilitator.
No.
Unless because I don't know, like, because in my opinion, I think that 2 guard is gonna be my boy. N.A.W. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I think he deserves that starting spot. Oh, at the 2. Hopefully he gets it. So
definitely deserves it. Unless he be the one in
yeah.
the 2.
Yeah, I don't think I gotta figure some shit out. I don't know. But
one thing about them Alexander-Walker, they can play point. They definitely can play point.
Yes, sir. Speaking of, my boy Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The only news for the Thunder, damn near, my boy has finally signed his extension.
After all that BS.
I told niggas, bro, don't believe that bullshit.
He was scared, y'all. Don't get worried. He was scared. I
wasn't scared. I was just like, bro, if they do this shit, bro, that's the stupidest shit they could ever fucking do.
Can y'all imagine coming into this podcast and he got the Cade Cunningham and say is with the Pistons? The energy would be completely different. He wouldn't even want to talk about that.
I wouldn't be all too mad only because I think Shai is the proven player. You know, Shai's, in my opinion, still the better player. K has to prove himself. But at least it's him, you know, at least it's not no fucking Anthony Bennett.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no damn. Yeah, it ain't. Somebody like on some, really? You traded for that nigga? So, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I still would have been hurt clearly if we would have traded Shai at all. But I'm glad we did. You know, we did exactly what was right, what we were supposed to do. That was the plan all along, despite these bullshit-ass rumors. We also re-signed my boy Mike Muscala back. I like Muscala. Muscala's a nice vet, you know, shooter. I like what he does. He's a stretch big that he hits his threes pretty consistently too at a really high clip. So, you know, hit the to the corner. Yeah, he gonna definitely knock that joke down. But yeah, one thing that we haven't touched on, the Phoenix Suns.
I was about
man.
to beat me to it. Look, I'm right here. I'm right here.
The Phoenix Suns.
Right, they finessed the Brooklyn Nets, Shaman and JaVale McGee. Chris Paul said running back. Cam Payne said running back. Frank Kaminsky and Adele Nader said running back too.
Yeah, you think that's a finesse though, getting the Shaman?
No, I'm just saying.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
They lost their 2 best bench players. And the only other news going on with the Nuggets, they got Jeff Green. So it's like, dang, like and I ain't gonna lie, if they would have kept them 2 and then added up, I'd be like, okay, Brooklyn's in good shape. This is a perfect free agency for them. You keep them 2, but they lost them 2.
I really like what the Suns did. I like Chris Paul running it back. I feel like after all the guards play, he was like, fuck it, might as well. I mean, shit, I'm clearly not going to the Lakers. I'm clearly not going to a better team. So I might as well run it back to the team I just went to the finals with.
Pelicans offered him too.
Yeah.
He entertained it for a little bit, then they were like, nah.
Y'all trying to fool me because I used to play there.
I'm good. I seen a taste of the finals.
Yeah, I like Cameron Payne coming back. And that's on a cheap deal, too. That's on a very cheap deal. It's like 3 years, like $17 million.
Yeah, 19 million.
Yeah, 19. Yeah, that's a really good fucking deal. I like JaVale McGee being a backup center for them. They definitely need it, especially with who was it? Dario Saric that went down with the injury. Mm-hmm. Yeah, ACL tear. Because Frank Kaminsky won't gonna do too much as far as a big. I like the Abdul Nader too. That's my boy OKC, man. I like to see him back, so I like that.
So to you, that's basically all
the big Jones, because it's a lot of shit that happened. We be here all fucking day.
Yeah, it really would. I mean, like, you know.
I do want to ask you a question though. Andre Drummond signed with the Sixers. That's kind of weird to me, if you ask me. Like, at first, I don't get it. You're going off the bench, and then you and Embiid beef. Like, did y'all not even fuck with each other?
At one point in life.
I just don't understand that. Like, I understand him leaving the Lakers, but why would you leave to go somewhere you know you're not even going to start?
Unless Embiid plans on playing 4 or something and he plays 5, which I doubt would be crazy, but no. You're coming off the bench. You're replacing Dwight Howard. Come on.
Yeah, I just didn't understand that move at all. I didn't, like, you must, did you play that bad that nobody wanted you? That has to be what it is.
I don't think it couldn't have been that bad.
But yeah, you would think, right? It's
Yeah,
like, no, it couldn't have been that bad.
Because who couldn't use a 20-20 guy?
Yeah, like a few people would, you know what I mean?
Y'all
like,
would have been nice with the drumming.
I don't want no drumming, though. But, hey, we would have been nice, though. We would have been have a boy. Been like, whoosh. Yeah, hey.
The pick and roll with Shea. Nice rim protection for y'all.
That shit would have been nice.
Yeah, not saying he need to be, a 20-point scorer, but just
Yeah. But
I mean, I know you heard what Dwight said he need to do here.
we could have did with him that we do with all the other big vets. You know what I'm saying? Get his stock up, or, his trade stock up, and then fuck around and just trade him.
Yeah. So to me, to you, who you think was the biggest winner and the biggest surprise?
The biggest winner and the biggest surprise. For free agency, I'm going to say the biggest winner is the Chicago Bulls. I love what they did. I think that, no, it doesn't put them in championship contention, but the fact that...
Who knows?
Yeah, that's another thing. It's like...
knows?
But with that being said, it's like... The Bulls are now going to be fun to watch. We haven't seen a Bulls team this fun since D Rose was there, because even the Jimmy Butler, D Wade, Rondo team, that was cool to watch, but it wasn't as exciting as what we're about to.
I definitely like it.
Oh, I definitely enjoyed watching it too.
Oh, my bad for cutting you off. Trae Young made history. He's one of the 5 players in NBA history to get a $200 million deal already. On a short note.
With incentive.
Yeah, one incentive.
But somebody who locked it in is Luka.
Yeah, Luka
definitely locked it in.
Locked that bad boy in quick.
Yeah. So shouts out to Trae Young and Luka for getting the bag.
They were both traded for each other, and now they're
equal trade. People like to say who won the trade. They both did. The Hawks and the Mavericks, when they both got their guy who has done tremendous things.
Can you imagine Luka with Atlanta right now?
They would have been in the chip. They would have been. If they were able to beat Milwaukee, they would have won the finals.
Luka would have brought a chip to Atlanta. They would have let that serve in the heart of Atlanta. You already know they would have had a concert right then and there.
Yeah, the
Migos, Future, Rich Homie, and them, they would have had a Luka jersey quick. Luka would have had he would have been. Luka would have been sacked. 5th down. They definitely would have threw a bag for Luka. But it's cool though, because Trae Young definitely going to get them one day. Hopefully.
Man, I hope Trae Young gets Atlanta one. I hope Luka gets Dallas one.
Well, wouldn't it be funny if they played each other in the finals?
That would be crazy, bro. Because it's like...
Then we'll look back and like, dang, they traded for each other. Let's see who really won.
Facts. So, yeah, I got the Chicago Bulls winning free agency for me because, like I said, you bring exciting basketball back to Chicago. Like, it's been a long time since they've been a fun team to watch. Now, as I would say, for my most surprising one, I'm gonna have to say it's 2, and for different reasons. One, initially when I first heard it, I was like, "Huh?" That was pretty. So that's why I'm gonna say that. But Spencer Dinwiddie, I wasn't expecting him to say, "Fuck it, Washington's it," especially considering all the other teams and shit that he was linked to.
Oh man,
I definitely wasn't expecting Washington. That definitely hit me in left field. Another team, a team I'm going to say that was the most surprising, the Philadelphia 76ers. You didn't do shit, in my opinion. You signed like we just said. You signed Drummond, which was pointless. Yeah, you got Korkmaz back. You got Danny Green back. Both good, but. Other than that,
you're the legit same team.
I'm saying you still have Ben Simmons, the person you've been trying to get rid of. Russell Westbrook has been traded. Kemba Walker got bought out. Kyle Lowry has been traded. Spencer Dinwiddie left and went. Like, all these guards are moving. Now you have nowhere Ben Simmons is needed because all the guards already fucking moved. So now teams are like, bro, we don't even need Ben Simmons now.
The only way they're gonna need Ben Simmons, they put him at forward now.
Exactly.
And
like
there's
he's
not a lot of teams that need a forward because, especially for his price.
Exactly. Like y'all look worse than the Blazers do clearly because Dame doesn't even want to leave Portland. He just is concerned. He's like, yo, are these niggas gonna get it done for me? Are they gonna get the right rock? He wants to play for Portland. He just
needs more help.
He just needs more help. He's like, yo, y'all gotta reassure me, yo, y'all really with me. This nigga, y'all trashed and bashed Ben Simmons from the coach, like we just stated, to the team captain was supposed to be in.
Philly ain't no safe space to play.
It's not.
Philly toxic from the Eagles to the
Eagles,
76ers.
Yeah,
it's a toxic place up in there, boy.
And Kyle Lowry was moved. Kyle Lowry wanted to go to Philly. He's from Philly. He went to Villanova. Why the fuck did you not get anything done? All the Heat gave up was Dragic, Precious, and what was that? It like a first round draft pick?
Yeah, Kate. I mean,
going Dragic looked like he was on the move. Precious was up and coming, but y'all signed Dwayne Dedmon to back up. You know, you signed Marquise Morris, another big. So, you know what I'm saying? You still the Heat. They had insurance. Y'all could have gave up some weak shit too to get Kyle Lowry. Y'all, man, I just don't get Philly, bro. But y'all, your biggest fucking move was getting Drummond.
So trash.
So that's my most surprising, and they're clearly my losers.
The winner, besides LA doing what they did, the winners to me, I think the Knicks won, bro.
I like that. I would pick them second.
Picking all, literally going by what you said about the Bulls. The Knicks are finna be exciting to watch.
They are.
Since people are gonna be in the arena now, people are gonna be ready to watch the Knicks play. Since they they really got better from last year.
They did. They got way better.
And besides, if everybody stays healthy, this is another playoff Knicks team. I might have to go to the Mecca again.
I've never been in New York, so it would be an experience to be able to go to New York.
People to see Melo play in that Mecca Arena. That right there was different. When Melo played and he got off, it was easy to watch that play.
That would be very fun. Go to New York for my first time and go to a Knicks game at the Garden. Can't ask for nothing better.
My biggest surprise was. My biggest surprise is still it's gonna be like you said, Spencer Dinwiddie. But my biggest surprise is still a loser. It's still Dennis Schroeder, bro. This man really mean he gonna get $100 million somewhere, bro. He mean he gonna try to get $100 million somewhere. And since that's your former point guard, how you feel about that situation?
I just don't know with Dennis Schroeder, man. Like, you not again, just like with the Ben Simmons thing, yo. You didn't want to sign the extension with the Lakers. You got you're turning down offers from teams like Boston because in your head they're not paying you enough. Boston is a team, a playoff team that could use a player away, and you could be that difference maker. And you don't want to do it because you want more money. And again, like we just said, all the point guard spots, all the point guard holds were filled. They were either extended, re-signed, or traded. So I don't understand what team is going to need a player like Schroeder at this point. That's in serious contention. That is going to use him as a starter. He might be another 6-man like he was with OKC.
He done with that. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know what the fuck we gonna do with Schroeder then because he don't look like. I don't know when it ain't our problem. I love you, Schroeder, but
we good at the guard position,
bro. I don't know what you're doing unless you willing to take a. I don't know. I don't know what there is out there for you. If you don't take that Boston deal, I don't know what else is out there for you. In my opinion, as far if you want to be on a winning team, that is, I don't know what else you got out there for you unless you. The only other team I can say go to the Mavericks.
That'd be nice. Put Luka back at the 3.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, they ain't gonna pay me enough.
Shit. You just hit money, boy.
Yeah.
Cause the Clippers got Reggie Jackson back, so
For the low ball.
it's like they like shit. We not fuck Schroeder, nigga. We fucking with our nigga.
Yeah, a lot. And garbage is kind of filled up everywhere.
That's what, like it's filled up. So
Dallas and Boston might be your only two choices. Pick and choose.
You better pick.
You want to be hot or cold?
Yeah, that's literally all it comes down to. You want no taxes or taxes? Shit, you ask me, I'd rather have no taxes. So shit, you better go fuck. You better call Luka up. Y'all both. Y'all both international players, German, Slovenian. Like, fuck it. Hey, y'all love international niggas in Dallas. I'm one too.
Yeah, so but shoot, that's all I got for today.
I got something else. I'm gonna switch gears real quick, man. Just cause it's so recent. The NFL season is officially back. Football is back. My Dallas Cowboys had their first preseason game with they had their first preseason game against the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Hall of Fame game, and we lost. Fuck you! What? I lost. So yeah, man, we lost 16-3, but it's just preseason. I could care less. I just like the fact that we're back. Football is back. The bright spots, I like, as a football fan, I like what I saw from Chase Claypool. He definitely looks like he's going to take over as the number one receiver for the Steelers. But as we already knew, it looks like he's going to have a really breakout year. I like Najee Harris, though he didn't get a lot of possessions. He did he did very good, averaging over 3 yards per carry for the little time that he played those 2 possessions. And my boy Michael Parsons, he was everywhere. Fumble recovery on the first possession. Showed why he is a lot of people project him to be the defensive rookie of the year this year. Why a lot of people think he's going to be the best defensive rookie this year. And I'm really hoping so. I like what we did as a run defense. We stopped the run game pretty good. Our questions with, I always knew, it's our pass defense. I liked what the Steelers they have a nice little backup quarterback battle in Mason Rudolph and Dwayne Haskins, so that's good for them. I just can't wait for the season. I'm just so hyped. I know you probably feel a little different because we could talk about your boy.
I mean, man, they say he should be back.
Sooner than later.
Yeah, sooner than later. If y'all know what I'm talking about, Wentz and Quinn Nelson both have the same.
I was like, ooh, the same. I said, that hurts. Fuck, it was already bad with Carson Wentz, but now your best offensive player, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they say he should be back. Between game 2 and 3. So
Yeah.
Hopefully Wentz can be in the same.
He a lineman. He gonna be like, fuck it, I'm getting back.
Oh yeah. He already said it. Nobody got time for his foot injury, so he already said. I'm like, well, Wentz, can you back him up? Can you say the same thing?
I don't really feel like it.
Come on, bro.
Why don't you ask me later, Krabby?
Come on,
As
bro.
many times as that boy Wentz been hurt, man. He probably, I don't know.
And now they talking about some get the Nick Foles or bring Phillip Rivers. I said, what are we doing?
Nick Foles come to Indy and take Carson Wentz spot
again. the dick.
Carson Wentz is gonna have to retire at this point. He like, man, I can't fuck with that nigga Foles. Yeah, he got me a ring, but I can't fuck with that nigga, yo.
So you wouldn't do that if you? All right, say you had a foot injury, and our boy Scoot came in one year and won us the chip, so they were like, dang, you went down again, Lee. We might have to call it.
I be like, damn, y'all keep calling this nigga because I'm not it.
You got hurt again.
And it's crazy because it's the same offensive coordinator, too. So
he the head coach.
He like,
we did it before.
But he like, damn, you don't fuck with me? They be like, bitch, you was hurt. That don't matter, though. I'm still here.
That was different.
Yeah, that was different. I don't know, man. I'm praying for that boy Wentz. Hopefully he get his ass on the field.
I am too.
Shit.
Deuce, I need it.
Hopefully he get his ass on the field. Quinn Nelson, I already know you're gonna be back. I ain't even worried about you. You and my boy Zach Martin, y'all the 2 best guards in the league. I already know what y'all about, so I already know. I ain't worried about. So I ain't worried about none of that stuff. But I mean, also, I do want to touch on this, man. Shouts out to my boy Josh Allen.
Oh, the real
4-year,
17.
$258 million
dog.
extension.
I'm getting the jersey.
With 150
Did you see him with the red visor on the other day? Tough.
Hey, Josh Allen, props to you, my boy. Another thing, you are my fantasy quarterback this year, so bless me.
Man, look,
I did
fantasy. This is my first time doing fantasy this year. Shout out to Lee for helping me. But we got hit to work because I know you saw what they sold me.
Yeah. Hey, I don't believe that shit, man. You're gonna see so much that's gonna happen, man. It's probably a few people on your free agency and shit, bro. Yeah, you know, for everybody that's in JR Fantasy League that's listening to this, all right, y'all keep on. Sleep if you want.
Bet.
Sleep if you want. When he come out that bitch and he did for sure in the playoffs, hopefully a Super Bowl appearance, if not a chip. All right.
Oh, don't let the rookie of the year come in there with the chip. I'm gonna talk some big right there.
The goal is definitely to at least get you to the playoffs.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'm the type of GM. If I'm not here to win, bro, I'm not
here,
bro. Yeah, I'm not here at all, bro. So I ain't even gonna play on some weak shit like that. Like this, I don't care to be competitive. Fuck that shit.
I feel it.
My boy Justin Jefferson, another one of my fantasy players, hurt, but not a serious injury. Praying for you, man. Can't wait to see you back on the field, man. Get healthy. But like I said, I'm glad to have football back. It's finally here. We're good. It's about time. It's been long enough. Been waiting. So, but yeah, now I'm all good though.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was good. I honestly, football's still in my mind. That's why I'm happy you were here, because I would have been like, oh, yeah, we're good. Then when we start recording, I'm like, oh, we ain't seen about football. It been hit. So yeah, appreciate that for the food. But yeah, we're good. We will catch y'all next week, hopefully. If everything, doesn't, go bad, we'll be back next week.
We'll definitely be back next week.
I bet
we stamping it.
I bet. We'll be back next week. We'll catch y'all next week.
We will catch y'all next week.
Y'all still stay masked up. There's another virus go around, so y'all be safe. Y'all take precautions. Sadly, college starts back in 2 weeks, so I'm going to be back in them books. So yeah, you college student, you already know what to do. Go and get your parents that car. Go get that groceries. It's almost time to move back in. So
yeah, man. Y'all boys and girls be safe. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay easy. Again, follow us on all social medias and everything at leak.thehooligan.
J Obvious everything. And J_Obvious at everything.
And of course, at the Obvious Leak, man, y'all, we appreciate y'all. Again, like he said, stay masked up. New strand going out there, man. If you are vaccinated, still stay masked up. If you're not vaccinated, even more reason to be masked up. Don't let that shit fool you. Don't let your eyes fool you, man. You may think you good, bro, but that shit is airborne. Yeah, that's the reason why you can't see it, motherfucker. You ain't supposed you ain't supposed to. So don't listen to that shit, man. But I do just want to say also, man, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. We will definitely see y'all next week. And as for the college students, hey, I'm not a college student, but I might just get back in the books just to feel that same pain and everything y'all feeling, man.
All right, y'all. We out. Peace, love, and hair grease.
And we out.